Ever feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, constantly chasing the next purchase, the next promotion, the next thing that promises happiness, only to find yourself feeling empty? What if the key to unlocking a truly fulfilling life isn't about adding more, but intentionally embracing less? We're diving into a transformative concept that's reshaping how people approach personal growth: minimalism. It's not about stark, empty rooms or extreme deprivation. It's a powerful, intentional shift in mindset that allows you to reclaim control of your time, energy, and ultimately, your happiness. This is about creating space for what truly matters on your passions, your relationships, your well-being. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of clarity and purpose, free from the constant pressure of consumerism and the overwhelming weight of possessions you don't need. Imagine having more time for the things you love, more financial freedom, and a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. This journey will empower you to identify what truly adds value to your life and, crucially, what's holding you back. You'll discover practical strategies for decluttering not just your physical space, but also your mental and digital environments, leading to a profound sense of liberation. We'll explore how simplifying your life can dramatically reduce stress, boost your productivity, and unlock a more authentic and meaningful existence. Prepare to redefine your definition of success. The relentless pursuit of more possessions, more achievements, more status, often leaves us feeling depleted and disconnected. This modern-day dilemma is fueled by constant bombardment from advertising and social media, creating a cycle of dissatisfaction and a persistent feeling that we're not enough. This is the problem minimalism directly addresses. Think about the last time you felt truly overwhelmed. Was it because of a lack of physical space, or perhaps a feeling of being buried under a mountain of obligations and to-do lists? This constant state of overwhelm impacts our mental clarity, our relationships, and our ability to pursue meaningful goals. Visual aid, a graphic showing the cycle of consumerism and its emotional impact. Minimalism offers a powerful antidote to this pervasive sense of not enough. It's a philosophy that encourages us to consciously question our consumption habits and to prioritize experiences and personal growth over material possessions. It's about identifying what truly brings us joy and purpose and letting go of everything else. This isn't about living with nothing, it's about living with intention. By understanding the core principles of minimalism, intentionality, simplicity, and freedom, you can begin to break free from the cycle of wanting and acquiring. You'll learn to curate your life both physically and mentally, creating space for what truly matters. This, in turn, fosters a greater sense of self-awareness and empowers you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. It is a pathway to lasting contentment. Ready to continue this transformative minimalist journey? Your insights and questions are incredibly vital. Join the community in the comments below to share experiences, connect, and grow. Subscribe for more on mindful living and personal growth. Your feedback genuinely shapes future content, making this a collaborative exploration of intentional, fulfilling life. We're in this together. Let's translate the desire for a simpler, more meaningful life into concrete action. Our primary goal is to cultivate mindful awareness of our possessions and habits, identifying what truly serves us and what weighs us down. Start with a clutter audit. Examine one area, perhaps your workspace or closet. Ask yourself, when was the last time I used this item? Does it bring me joy or serve a practical purpose? Am I holding on to it out of obligation or guilt? Be honest with yourself. This isn't about throwing everything away, it's about conscious decision-making. Next, implement the one in, one out rule. For every new item that enters your home, something similar must leave. This prevents future accumulation and encourages mindful purchasing. Before buying anything, pause. Consider if you truly need it or if it's an impulse buy. Another crucial step is digital decluttering. Unsubscribe from unnecessary email lists. Organize your computer files. Limit social media consumption. These digital spaces often contribute significantly to our mental clutter. The freedom gained is surprisingly impactful. Finally, practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate what you do have, rather than focusing on what you lack. This simple shift in perspective can significantly curb the desire for constant acquisition. This is a continuous practice, not a one-time fix. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, we're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, achieve more, be more. This relentless pressure has led to a surge in stress, anxiety, and a pervasive feeling of being overwhelmed. We're drowning in information, possessions, and commitments, leaving us feeling disconnected from ourselves and what truly matters. This isn't just a personal struggle, it's a societal trend. The rise of burnout culture and the increasing awareness of mental health challenges highlight the urgent need for a different approach. People are actively searching for ways to simplify their lives, reduce stress, and reclaim their time and energy. The always-on mentality is proving unsustainable. The core problem is this: we've been conditioned to believe that happiness lies in external acquisition, leading to a constant cycle of wanting and dissatisfaction. We accumulate possessions, thinking they'll fill a void, but they often end up creating more clutter, both physically and mentally. Minimalism offers a timely solution to this pervasive problem. It provides a framework for consciously choosing what we allow into our lives, empowering us to break free from the cycle of consumerism and create space for what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. It's about intentionality, not deprivation. The time to address this is now before the overwhelm consumes us. Let's unpack the foundational principles that make minimalism so effective. First, intentionality. This is the cornerstone. It means consciously choosing what you allow into your life, possessions, commitments, even thoughts. Ask yourself, does this align with my values and goals? Next, simplicity. This isn't about stark emptiness, it's about streamlining. It's about removing the unnecessary to make room for the essential. Think of it as editing your life, much like a writer edits a manuscript. Visual aid, a before and after image of a decluttered space. Then there's freedom. This is the liberating feeling that comes from releasing the attachment to material things and external validation. How much of your mental energy is currently consumed by worrying about your possessions? Consider the concept of mindful consumption. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I need this or do I simply want it? Will it genuinely add value to my life in the long term? This pause can be incredibly powerful. Another crucial element is digital minimalism. This involves decluttering your digital life, emails, social media, apps. Studies show excessive screen time and social media use can contribute to anxiety and depression. Finally, embrace the idea of experiential living. Shift your focus and your spending from acquiring things to creating memories. Research consistently shows that experiences bring us more lasting happiness than material possessions. What experiences truly enrich your life? One common challenge is sentimental attachment. We often hold on to items because of the memories associated with them, even if they no longer serve a purpose. A practical strategy is to take photos of these items before letting them go. This allows you to preserve the memory without the physical clutter. Another obstacle is the fear of needing something someday. Implement the 20/20 rule. If you can replace an item for under $20 in under 20 minutes and you haven't used it recently, it's likely safe to let it go. This addresses the just-in-case anxieties. Dealing with gifts can be tricky. Remember, the giver's intention was to bring you joy. If the item doesn't serve that purpose, you're not obligated to keep it. You can express gratitude and then re-gift, donate, or sell it. The gift has served its purpose and might to show care. Social pressure to keep up with trends is another hurdle. Cultivate a strong sense of self and your values. Remind yourself that true worth doesn't come from possessions. Focus on building genuine connections and experiences rather than accumulating things to impress others. Unfollow accounts that promote excessive consumerism. Surrounding yourself with like-minded is important. Beyond the initial decluttering, consider minimalism as a continuous practice. It's not a one-time project. It's an ongoing process of evaluation and refinement. Regularly reassess your possessions and commitments, asking yourself if they still align with your values and goals. This prevents the gradual accumulation of clutter and keeps you on track. Think of it as mindful maintenance for your life. This mindful check-ins can be incredibly powerful. Consider the example of a successful entrepreneur who, despite achieving significant financial success, felt deeply unfulfilled. By embracing minimalism, they were able to identify that their constant pursuit of more was masking a deeper need for connection and purpose. They downsized their home, significantly reduced their work hours, and began prioritizing experiences and relationships. The result? A dramatic increase in happiness and overall well-being, proving that less can truly be more. This highlights that minimalism isn't just about things, it's about aligning your external world with your internal values. It shows real and important results. Numerous studies support the benefits of a minimalist lifestyle. Research in the Journal of Consumer Research found that experiences tend to bring more lasting happiness than material possessions. This is because experiences become part of our identity, while possessions often lose their novelty. Furthermore, psychologists have linked clutter to increased stress and anxiety. A cluttered environment can overwhelm our senses and make it difficult to focus, impacting our productivity and overall well-being. Consider the growing popularity of the tiny house movement. This reflects a broader societal shift towards simpler living and a rejection of excessive consumerism. People are actively seeking ways to downsize and prioritize experiences over possessions. Anecdotal evidence abounds. Countless individuals report feeling a greater sense of freedom, clarity, and purpose after embracing minimalism. They describe feeling less stressed, more focused, and more connected to what truly matters. Financial experts also often advocate for minimalist principles. By reducing unnecessary spending, individuals can free up resources to pursue their passions, invest in their future, or pay off debt. The environmental impact is also significant. Minimalism inherently promotes sustainability by reducing consumption and waste. This aligns with the growing global awareness of the need for more responsible consumer habits. Ultimately, the evidence points to a clear conclusion. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle can lead to significant improvements in various aspects of life, from mental well-being to financial stability. It's a holistic approach to personal growth. One lingering question might be, will I regret getting rid of things? It's a valid concern, but remember, minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. You're not throwing everything away, you're making conscious choices about what you value. Start small, and you'll likely find that the feeling of liberation outweighs any fleeting regret. Another doubt might be, isn't this just a trend? While minimalism has gained popularity recently, the underlying principles are timeless. Philosophers and thinkers have advocated for simpler living for centuries. It's a response to the enduring human need for meaning and purpose, not just a fleeting fad. Plus, did you know that studies show decluttering can actually reduce cortisol, the stress hormone? It's backed by science. Finally, you might wonder, can I really do this with a family, busy lifestyle? Absolutely. Minimalism is adaptable to any lifestyle. It's about finding what works for you and your unique circumstances. It might look different for a family with young children than it does for a single person, but the core principles remain the same. Prioritize what truly matters and let go of the rest. Think of Joshua Becker, a well-known minimalist, talks all the time, and he's a family man. We've journeyed through the core principles of minimalism, intentionality, simplicity, and freedom. We've explored practical strategies for decluttering your physical, digital, and mental spaces and addressed common challenges like sentimental attachment and the fear of needing something someday. Remember, it's about conscious choices, not deprivation. The benefits are clear: reduced stress, increased focus, more time and freedom, improved financial well-being, and a deeper connection with yourself and what truly matters. It's a pathway to a more authentic and fulfilling life, a life aligned with your values. This is an investment in your well-being. Your next step is to take one small action today. Choose one area to declutter: a drawer, a shelf, your email inbox. Apply the 20-20 rule or the one in, one out rule. Experience the immediate sense of liberation that comes from letting go. Then continue the journey one step at a time. Begin to cultivate that mindful awareness of your consumption habits. Start to notice the freedom. Start asking yourself the tough questions. Start to question everything. Embrace this and share your progress, challenges, and successes. Let's build a supportive community of intentional living. Minimalism isn't a destination, it's an ongoing, evolving journey of self-discovery and intentional living. It's about continuously refining your life, aligning your actions with your deeply held values, and creating space for what truly matters to you. It's not about simply having less stuff. It's about living more fully, more intentionally, more authentically, more freely, and with greater purpose. Consider it a powerful tool for personal growth, constantly reshaping your relationship with possessions and priorities. Actively question what adds value and bravely discard what doesn't. Embrace the process, be patient and kind with yourself, and celebrate every step of your progress, no matter how small. The rewards are immeasurable and deeply personal, a life of greater clarity, a stronger sense of purpose, and profound fulfillment. Remember, the journey to less is more is ultimately a journey to uncovering and becoming a richer, more meaningful, and authentic you. The power to reshape your life and redefine your happiness is entirely in your hands. Start simplifying, start living consciously, start experiencing the profound difference. The best time to begin is right now. The transformative results are waiting for you, ready to unfold. Dive in.